like every Wednesday, she'll tell you like every Wednesday, like it would rain sometimes, and like she'll be like, oh, we not doing the slept on Wednesdays today. I'm like, man, taking it serious, and that's why I tell everybody in the 936, like, the making videos and the rapping and shit, that's just the easy part. But like really getting out here and promoting yourself and getting around, doing this right here, man, that's where it's at, man, and really being about it.
Man, big Backstreet for coach shit. You already talking your shit, but we gotta turn it down real quick. I definitely appreciate you for coming chopping it up with me on this good old Friday night, alumni type shit. So now you in the circle, but you gotta let everybody know who you is, where you from, and whatever you got coming.
Man, I go by the name of 936 Perk, you know what I'm saying? You can check me out. My music is on all platforms. Shout out Moski Distribution. Shout out Soaring High Entertainment, man. You know, y'all go check me out. This right here, this my newest single, Can't Stop Now, you know what I'm saying? You can go check me out in North Carolina, on Alaska's, on all platforms. I'm be dropping new singles. Got a whole lot of new stuff coming out. Tomorrow I'm gonna be jumping in the studio. Shout out GBO Studios, D Bank. So I'm finna be coming with some heat, given what they been waiting on.
Okay. So I gotta ask, how the hell did you come up with your name, brother?
Man. So 936, where I'm from, like 936 is like a big.
Where you from? We don't know what 936 is.
Okay, so look, for anybody that don't know about the 936 like Willis, Conroe, Huntsville, it go all the way as far as like Navasota, damn near like Nacogdoches, you know what I'm saying? It's far, it's real big. I'm out of Willis and Huntsville, like that's where I went to school at, that's where like I grew up. So like my name, that's where it starts off as 936. The Purp. The park that I grew up on the east side of Willis, we call it the Dub. Anybody that knows Willis, you know what I'm saying, knows like what the Western Club is and all that. Okay, so right around there we got Lindley Park. Willis colors is purple. Okay. The park is purple. So that was just a thing for me coming out, and I sipped a lot of purple drink and I smoke a lot of purple weed. Hey. That's my favorite color really, so it's like 936 Perk. It just fit together. One day I just ran with it.
Nah, Backstreet's some shit, man. How did you start saying, fuck it, I'm gonna take this rap serious?
Man, so we in the trap. As everything started, we in high school. I'm gonna take it back to like middle school, high school. We beating on tables. That's like a big Texas thing. It's
right.
Like freestyle, beating on tables. So I was like, man, maybe I do need to start taking it serious for my ass end up in that jail cell and can't do nothing in there, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, so you started taking it serious. When did you realize like I could do this shit, music shit for real?
As soon as like I got the equipment. Really, I knew I could do it since school. Like I been freestyling, I been knew I could do it, but really like whenever I made my first song on like real equipment, not rapping on no phone or nothing, and I was on some real equipment, I heard myself for the first time, I was like, okay.
If they, bro, you had freestyle off that fat pad, then you started rapping. You had paid homage, I think it was your uncle.
Yeah.
Why was it, you know, taking an L like that? I know you lost your pops too, huh?
Yeah, man. I lost a lot of my people, man. That's like one thing that like I put in my music is like real shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to talk about no Rolexes or Rolls Royces, or I try to talk about shit people can relate to, and everybody can relate to death or losing somebody, you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
How was it like, I guess, you lost your pops, your uncle, right?
Yeah, it was like my uncle first, like on Alaska, in my song on Alaska, I say like, I was living on a dirt road 5 miles in the middle of nowhere, like that's on Alaska. That's like, if you know, if like Livingston, Huntsville, like past Huntsville, it's up there. So it's still in the 936. On Alaska, still 936. But like, yeah, my uncle, he was fishing up there, he fell off the bank. He broke his neck, you know what I'm saying? I was the first person to be like on the scene. So like, I just put it into some real life perspective shit, and then I feel like a lot of people don't be telling stories.
Facts.
I feel like a lot of people rap about the same shit, and that, like me being honest, is selling dope, busting pistols, killing people. It's the same shit, bro. Everybody's saying the same shit, and I don't even know nothing about you as an artist. So like, with me coming out as an artist, I want to be like, this is my story. So like, when people hear me, and that's like one of the things I talk about. Like, I don't gotta be the hardest lyricist, the hardest bars or nothing, but like my work ethic. That's what I want, is the hardest work ethic. Like, okay, he putting in that work. So like, can't nobody deny it.
Flex, do you worry about being he white? Get that out the way. He my nigga. We locked in. But do you worry about being a culture vocal?
Nah, not at all. Cause like, anybody that knows me, like where I grew up, like really where I came from and shit, like it ain't no culture vulture at all. Like I was born in Shenandoah.
Right.
I was raised in Willis and in Huntsville. And it's like, it's never been no suburbs, nothing with me. Like I'm really from the hood. I'm really from the east side of Lindley Street, Lindley Park. You can Google it, hit your GPS. Like don't get it wrong, Willis and Huntsville is full of gangsters, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And me coming up, I had no brothers, no sisters, no daddy. It's a single mama, you know what I'm saying? My mama on dope. My mama buying dope from drug dealers, you know what I'm saying, in the hood. I've been known since like I've been in middle school and before that in Willis, and like a lot of people will vouch for me. Like I got a lot of vouch, you know what I'm saying, out there, but I ain't worried about no culture vulture or nothing, cause like I really do me. I don't really try to steal nobody else. I just try to tell my story, you know what I'm saying?
So like, oh yeah, we gotta lock in on some shit.
Yeah,
what's some advice that you get to these artists that's trying to rap?
Man, it's like I was saying, man, a lot of times I try to tell all my people that's from the 936, making music and the videos is the easy part. But if you really want to rap and you really want to take your craft serious and you plan to get any type of money out of it, anything, you got to take yourself, you got to take it, promote, you got to invest in yourself, you got to do shows, you got to really get yourself out there. The making music and the rapping, that's the easy part, and the videos, that's easy. But getting out there on the stage, rocking the crowd, really having your supporters, building your fan base and getting your name out there and shaking hands and, hey, what's up, you know what I'm saying? That's the best way to do it as an artist for sure.
936 dropping that motherfucking work. And what's it like, shout out to both my people, alumni, low key, shout out Keo doing her thing, shout out to Lady Nate, man, she doing her thing. But what it was like performing for Low Key Movement and still tapping in with Soaring High?
Man, I be tapped in with them all, man. Like Low Key, they dope, they a big platform. Like for any artist too, speaking back on the artist, like if you ain't tapping in with Low Key or you not tapping in with Soaring High, you not tapping in with somebody, you tripping. I don't know what you doing, but I be tapped in, you know what I'm saying? And Low Key, they cool. I went out there to Beaumont with them and was actually good. You know, they supported me, let me go out there, and I met some cool people in Beaumont. Shout out to Remy and shout out to Luwap.
For real, shout out to
I've been rocking out there in Beaumont. I've been doing shows, and you shout out to Lady Nate though, because we going back on tour again.
I can't wait.
By the end of this year, we booked for the rest of this year. October, November, December. I got Scars 2 tour, man. Shout out D-Banks and
Shout out
Money. Real talk.
Yeah, okay. What's the tour like? What you expecting from it? That's dope, brother.
Man, just getting my name out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell people, don't chase the money, chase the dream. You know, as we was just saying, it takes a lot of money to do this shit. I do this shit without no job. I had to get out the streets. That was one of the main things that's like, I was getting my money from was in the streets, but I ain't want to be in the streets though, so I had to get out the streets. So I'm making all this happen with just features and studio time and producing artists and recording artists and a bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying, and really taking it. But the only thing I really expect out of tour is just to keep doing what I'm doing, get my name out there, lose yourself. Like you got to give it your all, like, and that's one thing Low Key, Lady Nate, and all of them can tell you, like, when I go on stage, man, I come off that thing sweat. I give it my all, because that's my life, that's my story, and I try to really put it into the crowd. Like, if they not gonna pay attention, I'm gonna make them pay attention. I'm gonna go rap in their table, I'm gonna go get up in your face, and I'm gonna tell you that shit real talk. But tomorrow will be the first time I'm really going to a real studio. Shout out to D-Banks and GVO Studios, and I plan to give them what they've been waiting on, because if they think anything that I did from now was hard, or if it ain't hard enough, then I'm finna show you what's up, like, for real. I got some hard shit coming.
Yeah, boy, Perk, do you got a dream collabo? Anybody you want to work with? Like, I gotta get in the studio with such and such.
Man, like, I've been to a lot of artist showcase. Like, if you talking about like celebrity-wise,
Power Wiggity, okay.
Yeah, like,
I can see it.
That's like shit. I mean, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? For shit show.
What Power?
He a legend. He a legend. Yeah. And then I feel like for shit show, he wanted to, like, I would say, like, you know, it's like a lot of people, when you a white artist, they want to say like, you finna be Eminem.
Yeah, they do try to put that on the white record.
But like, me coming from like my hometown
You
of
from
Texas, like I'm from Texas, man, this shit on my arm. So like,
You ain't
with
know
me
him,
coming
him.
up, I listened to Riff Raff, but he was funny though.
Yeah, and Riff Raff,
he was
Texas,
funny. He
yeah.
was, you know, I want to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? But really, Power Wall was legendary though, bro, and he's still in the game and has been rapping forever with every legend and never really had no disrespect on his name, or never was like he a culture vulture or nothing. It's like the same shit. And you know what I'm saying? You come to think of yourself, like right now, even like the essays, I fuck with a lot of essay partners.
Yeah.
Shout out Trap Boy Green and shit. Like what Mexican OT did for like the essays, he's like the face of that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Peso and all that, like they still the hardest, you know what I'm saying? But like it's like he mainstream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Power Wall still rapping, you know what I'm saying? On that Mexican OT Louis Vuitton umbrella, you know what I'm saying? Man, they working, bro. They don't know really.
Okay.
Cause I say like I feel like ain't nobody just riding around like bumping Eminem shit like they do. Like I'm sure like of where he's from, but like down here in Texas, bro, like it's just like a common thing of like being a white rapper. Like they'll be like, oh, was you finna be Eminem? It's like, nah, I'm gonna be myself though. You know what I'm saying? But like I feel like Eminem is hard. I feel like Eminem.
But why is Eminem the comparison to everybody though? To white rappers?
I feel like I guess they think he's like.
There's so many other white rappers that make
I guess he's like the pinnacle or something.
Yeah,
with what they think or something, or like he's the best white rapper. That's really what, you know what I'm saying. And I would give it to him. He is hard and he is hard.
Yeah,
shit,
I'm
like,
an Eminem fan, bro. I don't care.
but like I've never really just like really jammed Eminem. Like I say, like when I was coming up, for me, it was like Riff Raff and Power Wall.
Okay.
Riff Raff.
What's next for the whole brand? What else you got coming this year?
Tour, working hard on tour. I plan to do like I'm doing right now, these interviews, go on tour, get my name out there. I'm gonna drop a few more singles. I'm gonna keep getting all my music on all platforms because I got a lot of music. I just ain't dropped it on all platforms. I just been promoting it and performing it at the clubs and getting it out there and getting my name out there. But really getting my music on all platforms. Couple more videos.
Actually, some cold shit, man. You got any merch, anything you gonna be coming out with? More videos?
Man, like, you know, I plan to do my own 936 stuff coming out. You know, I gotta get with Lady Nate and get some shirts and get some hats out there and everything. I will have merch soon. It's just one day at a time, but yeah, it's coming for sure. And what else did you have said?
You say merch, but any other videos?
Yeah, I got some videos. I'm dealing with some legal problems right now on one of my videos, cause like the dude that like I did tried to go record with, like the beat wasn't paid for. So as soon as I paid for the beat, man, I got a hard video that I'm finna drop with an artist that I had did. But I had dropped it on YouTube, it got took down, but man, I just dropped Can't Stop Now, you know what I'm saying? That's my newest single that's out on YouTube. Eventually everything will be on all platforms, but on Alaska, North Carolina on all platforms. And the next two that I'm gonna be dropping is Break 'Em Off Remix. And then I'm gonna be doing that June 27th, you know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it Texas over here.
That way, Perk, man. How they go tapping you, which other people can follow you?
Man, you can follow me on Instagram at official936Perk. Or you can go stream me on all platforms at 936.